Cancer, hi, it's your girlfriend Dolly, and I'm back with another reading. So let's see what's coming up for you guys. Hi Cancer, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for like, commenting, subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for 338 subscribers. I'm so grateful, and we're moving on up, and I'm very grateful for you guys liking all the videos. Thank you, okay? Before we get started, if you would like to book a reading with me, just click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. But other than that, Cancer, let's get started on your reading, all right? Let's start with your 4-card pull. Today's reading is going to be, what do you need to know right now? So let's see, what do you need to know right now, Cancer? All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles, very beautiful energy. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the Strength, we have the World. Let's have one more for you, Cancer. Ooh, that wanted to come out. We have the High Priestess as well. So you could be highly intuitive at this time. You're paying attention to things. You're balancing yourself out. You're very happy. I feel like you're having a lot of strength at this time to make yourself happy as well. I feel like you're in the right place at the right time. Very beautiful energy. I'm seeing 222. You could be seeing 222 lately. Or 111, 333, 444. All in that order, honey. I feel like you're very much aligned at this time, Cancer. We have the World here. Yeah, you could have ended a cycle and now you're happy. You feel free. I am seeing the Fool at the bottom of this deck right here, which are my clarifying cards. So you could be taking a leap of faith. This is a brand new beginning for you. And you're probably not used to that. You're probably used to really toxic cycles, right? Pull this back a little bit. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the 5 of Wands and we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about a higher level of commitment, or it could talk about an organization. So maybe you could be fighting with a group of people. This could be co-workers. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Behind that, we have the 7 of Swords. So you could be fighting with a group of people. Oh my God, the Queen of Cups, the Temperance, the Star behind that. You could be stressed because a group of people are attacking you or they're fighting with you over a betrayal. Either you're involved in the situation or they're trying to involve you in it. So that's the overall energy at the bottom of the deck, all right, Cancer? Let's start clarifying your 4-card pool, all right? So let's start clarifying the World. Let's see what's going on here. A cycle has ended. Yeah, a cycle has ended between you and a group of people you're collaborating with. This could have been a work environment. It doesn't have to be. This could be friends or family or of some sort. But most likely it's an environment where you go to work every day. Let's clarify that 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Oh my God. Hold on. Holds one.
Well, hold on on that. Hold on. Now, hold on. I'm not going to say that. All right, hold on.
Wow, okay. I never had this much clarifying cards. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. Somebody could be reminiscing about somebody. Somebody could be reminiscing about somebody, maybe an old friendship you had. This could have been the people you were collaborating with. So there's some type of conflict with a group of people. You're happy or you're trying to move on from an old cycle. So this old cycle could involve a Queen of Wands that you once wanted to be in a relationship with. So I could be speaking to a masculine Cancer. Take what resonates. I don't have to be. If you're feminine Cancer, I feel like this is more of a friendship that you had in a work environment. This was some type of group of people that you used to hang out a lot with, and one of them is the Queen of Wands whom you reminisce about. But one of them you could have attracted, or you could have been attracted to, or it doesn't have to be that. I feel like with this Hierophant energy and the Queen of Wands, this could have been like your best friend or somebody you considered very, very close to you, somebody that you really love dearly or something like that. Or I'm also sensing if somebody puts somebody in a third party, you could be seeing that the other woman, the Queen of Wands, that this person could have been married to or something like that. that they would rather be with that person, or you're seeing this person in, in that role as the wife, or oh, they really are a good person. I feel like I'm more channeling here, but somebody could be realizing that the other woman was actually genuinely a good person, and the person whom was trying to put you in a third party is actually lying about the other woman and saying that she was evil, or saying that she was fucked up to him, but really it was him. So it's something like that. But I am seeing that it involves a group of people or a partnership. Take what resonates, all right, Cancer? All right, you could be dealing with the Leo. You don't have to be. Let's clarify that Strength card. We have the Six of Wands. So yeah, you could have left all that behind. You could have realized that somebody put you in a... Yeah, you realize that the other woman had nothing to do with this conflict, with the person you could have been involved with. If anything, she could have been innocent or not aware of the situation. And you decided to move on with the Strength and the Six of Wands. You're happy, you're content. Or there's some type of nasty energy where somebody's actually like, yeah, we got her out the way, she may be a good person, but now I can be with this person. But I'm not seeing any of that, but I'm just giving you scenarios as to, the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm channeling. Clear for the Six of Wands. We have the Temperance. So somebody's not wanting to move on. Somebody really wants to have a reconciliation. Maybe you're wanting to be friends with this person. I feel like, Cancer, you're very friendly, so you like to make people happy. I'm not saying that you have people-pleasing tendencies. It's more like you just a genuine soul. You like to make people happy. You like people to be happy. And when you realize another person is a genuine soul like you would like to befriend them. So that's what I'm seeing here. So somebody wants to have some type of reconciliation. Let's see why, though. What's that about? The Five of Wands. Somebody could be trying to have some reconciliation with somebody because there's some type of conflict here. Five of Wands. So I'm already getting some suspicious energy. Like, the only reason why I'm coming back to make it right with you is because things are falling apart in my life after I went out of my way to betray you. So this could have involved some type of partnership in a workplace environment, or this could have been a partnership like a best friend in a workplace environment, or just a best friend in general. This could be a family member, or this could be a significant other. Take what resonates. But somebody here got involved in some type of conflict, and now they're wanting to go back to somebody to make it right. So if you're a part of a third party, Cancer, you were aware that you were the other woman. You may want to come in and have that woman to woman talk. All right, because there's some type of, so something got flipped on somebody. The script got flipped on somebody, and now somebody wants to come back with their tail tuck to make things right. Got it. Clarify the Five of Wands. Knight of Wands sideways. Somebody could have fell for the other party. So if you're involved with a man, you could have fell in love with their partner. If you go both ways, take what resonates. It's becoming a little messy. Or maybe you're just wanting to come towards this person because, somebody got caught the fuck up, and, they got to come with their tail tucked because some type of conflict started. Or maybe somebody wants to start a fight with the other woman. I don't know. It's something like this. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor. The other woman is the Emperor, the Queen of Wands. She's been coming out in everybody's reading. She came out in Pisces reading that I did yesterday. So this is somebody very balanced. I'm getting more third party energy, where an obsessive third party, you could be the third party. Flip the roles however you need to. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. Flip the roles, reverse it however you need to, all right? But I am sensing more of a third party energy where the masculine, okay, so the person whom you want to be with is already with somebody else. They're already married, but maybe you did not know that. For a lot of you guys, Cancer, you did. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine Cancer, but you don't have to be, all right? But I'm sensing that this person whom you want to be in a relationship with is already in a relationship, and this person could have been deceiving you and lying to you about this other person. And you know how these niggas do. They're down low. So when they do things like that, it's because they want you to compete. They want you to fight. They want you to chase. This is just demonic. They do things like that because they want you to be conflicted, and they want you to have hatred for the other woman that did not do fucking shit. Didn't do nothing. Right? So yeah, this man could have got you obsessed with this woman by overly talking about how terrible she is. And it happens like that, where you become obsessed, like, oh, are they really like that? You become curious, but this person is a gaslighter and a manipulator. So you could have got obsessed with this other woman I don't know if you've ever seen her, if you've known her, if you know her at all, if he's shown you pictures of her. But it's something like that where you're kind of aware of this person. You may even be aware as to who they are, their social media handle, something like that. So something backfired where maybe your person tried to leave you to go back to their person, and now you're conflicted. There's some type of drama going on here. But at this point, you really like this Queen of Wands. You really fuck with her because she's genuinely a good person, and you're realizing that this man was manipulating, gaslighting, and lying to you. So there's some type of attraction here where you know you're not going to come forward towards them, but you want to. You're contemplating, because I don't think you have loyalty to this man. It's something like that. There's this scenario, and then there's another scenario where it involves a group of people in a workplace environment where one of them is your friend, this Queen of Wands, where you two no longer speak to one another. But there's some type of conflict where you want to have a reconciliation with them, or you want to make it right because you see victory with them. The strength is here. The strength is clarifying all of this energy. You're trying out this because of some past conflict. The Knight of Wands does not necessarily have to be I'm attracted to you or I'm sexually attracted to you, but it could mean that. But it could also mean that you're trying to go towards this person, but something is stopping you. All right, so let's see what that's about. We also have the Emperor here. So clarify the Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody does not have access to this Queen of Wands. Because if you were a mistress, obviously she would not want anything to do with you. And that could be affecting you as well with that Ten of Swords. You would like to be her friend, but you already betrayed her, basically. But it's because you did not know, because this man was lying about her to you. But this is why you need to trust your judgment. You can't believe every raggedy ass bouncing whore you come across, all right? So take what resonates. Cancer, somebody could be doing this shit to you. So this doesn't necessarily have to be you, but it could be you. Now, let's clarify this Ten of Cups. Yes, all right. So I suspected that was going on. You're not quite happy. You wanted to be happy. Maybe you wanted this masculine for yourself, but this masculine is going back to this Queen of Wands. So it's like you fell in love with the Queen of Wands as well. This masculine has always been in love with this Queen of Wands. He lied to you about her. He just wanted access to you. And somebody here was gullible enough to allow somebody access. And now you realize that you got manipulated and played, but you ended up falling in love with the other woman as well. Oh, this feels so messy, Cancer. So take a resonance. So now you're walking away from the situation because you realize that nothing here granted you happiness. You ended up walking away empty-handed. And this is why you're isolating, or you're in hermit mode. You're healing, you're introspecting, you're becoming more spiritual. Let's clarify that Hermit card, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's some type of despair. You're trapped in some type of situation. And it could be because somebody made you fall in love with somebody else when you were supposed to be in love with that person that made you fall in love with somebody else. It's something like that where you really like this other woman because you realize like, wow, she really is a genuinely good person. Why was this person lying about them too? It's because this nigga down low. That's why. He hated on that woman. That's why. So he made you like her too. This is crazy. It's something like that. Clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Hangman, Ten of Cups. This could be some type of third party as well. Cancer, if you're masculine Cancer, you could be in love with somebody else that has a lot of drama surrounding them, but it really has nothing to do with them. This is external, outside forces. But yeah, it could be something like that as well. So I'm reading for a lot of different Cancers that are in different timelines and are different genders as well. We have Ten of Cups and the Hangman. You're stuck on this happiness that was promised to you. This man could have promised you the world, just like he promised the Queen of Wands as well. And you're realizing that none of y'all didn't really get anything out of it because this nigga was playing with both of y'all. Okay, so you're stuck in this energy of regretting how you never got this Ten of Cups that was promised to you. You see, we have the Ten of Cups here twice. Somebody is stuck on this energy that was promised to them. I feel like this man could have promised you this just to find out that you were a third party. Or maybe you were aware and you guys were conspiring against this woman, but you both just ended up falling in love with this woman tremendously. This Emperor / Queen of Wands female. Y'all just fell in love. This feels like some type of spiritual thing where this man is a narcissist and you guys collaborated. He got you to collaborate with him to go up against the divine feminine. And you're supposed to be the karmic feminine. He's supposed to be the karmic masculine. and y'all going up against this divine feminine just for y'all to fall in love with her. So I feel like he was more like a hitman or something. It's giving. Yeah, because we have this Hierophant energy. You guys are both in love with this person. We have it here twice. We have this at the bottom of the deck for your overall energy. There was something going on with the Seven of Swords. It caused like some type of, you found out about some type of marriage. You could have found out that your marriage was being destroyed because you could have found out that you were a third party. And this man put you in a third party just to find out that he was actually married, committed, or living with another woman. This Queen of Wands / Emperor. So you're realizing that there's some type of cheating here and you would like to go talk to the other woman. Or you could have known and this man crossed the line by going back to this Queen of Wands, Divine Feminine / Emperor, right? And he wasn't supposed to do that. So something like that, but it's getting really messy. Let's clarify this High Priestess. The Two of Pentacles fell in reverse. So I don't feel like you feel conflicted about anything. You're not confused about anything. You know what the fuck is going on. This man could have been lying to you about this person. I don't think you were... I don't feel like you were complicit here, Cancer. I don't feel like that. You could have found out though. Or you could have been. But like there's some type of sick like poly shit going on here. Like you guys are fully aware as to who the fuck you're allowed to go and turn up with. It's something like that. So take what resonates. Put yourself where you fit. Okay? Go for this Two of Pentacles. Judgment. I feel like somebody's accepting that they're under judgment. So if you were complicit and you knew that this man was still involved, Cancer, this is why you're under judgment. Because you're aware. You're not confused at all with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all-knowing. She knows everything. She's aware of everything. She's very intuitive and she has a lot of discernment. So you knew. And this is why you're under judgment. So this is why you're not confused. This is why the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the judgment. You can make this shit up. You are fully aware, Cancer. You saw this shit. You saw this shit flip out. The High Priestess is here. And we're clarifying the High Priestess section. We have the High Priestess here twice. You're fully aware. Spirit is telling you you're fully aware. You acknowledge that, yes, I knew that this man was committed, but I wanted him for myself. I wanted him for myself. I fucked around and I found out. And now I'm in love with the person that he was involved with the whole time. It's something like that. Or you have respect for this woman. It's something like that. You don't have to be in love with them. But maybe you realize that they are worthy of this commitment. This is why they are in the title of the wife. It's something like that where somebody's giving a woman props. Or you could actually have fell in love with her because she's genuinely a good soul. And because this man was so obsessive talking about her so obsessively to you, you started to like her. She sounded very interesting. Like, wow, she really is a piece of shit. Oh, really? Let me find out. And you probably snooped on this nigga phone or you started asking more questions and you started to realize that this nigga's very manipulative. And it sounds like he's trying to project what he's doing onto her. So it's something like that where you caught on and you started to like her more. Something like that. But you're fully aware that you're complicit in the situation and how you did not stop yourself either because you really wanted to be with this masculine. That's what you were doing all this for. So we have judgment with the Two of Pentacles. You're fully aware and this is why you know that you're receiving karma or you're under judgment. What is this judgment about, Spirit? The Two of Wands. Yeah, because you made the decision to talk to a man when you knew they were committed elsewhere. You knew they were married. So this could be a workplace environment where you and this masculine also work in the same place. This man went to work cheating. He was, trying to string you along knowing that he had a wife back at home. And then you ended up falling in love with the wife when you found out about her. Anyway. Cancer, there seems to be a lot of tea here. So we're going to move on to the Oracle tea deck, all right? Because there's some drama here. There's some drama here, and your drama is pretty spicy. Somebody fell in love with the other woman. What? Usually the other woman gets hated on. Oh my God, this fell on the floor. This is very significant. Seven of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody ended up single for fucking around and finding out, for trying to be deceitful and manipulative, trying to lie and gaslight and do all this weird shit. Oh my goodness. So Cancer, you and this man, y'all could have met each other. Y'all are each other matches. Both of y'all not good people. okay? Or you got manipulated into this situation, then I don't blame you either. But now that you're aware, you need to heal, right? So I feel like there's some healing that needs to take place. So let's find out more information for you, Cancer. Let's really get into the tea. Let's find out what's the tea. What is the tea for Cancer, Spirit? What does Cancer need to know at this time? Wow, Cancer. Caught a case. Yup. And we saw the Seven of Swords that fell on the floor with that Nine of Pentacles. Somebody ended up single because they caught a case. So maybe this masculine found out that you gave them something, Cancer. Ooh. Or you found out that they gave you something, so you decided to remove yourself from the equation. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. You can make that shit up. I told you there was some fucking drama here. So this is where all this conflict is coming from in this workplace environment. Y'all probably fuck each other all at this. There's a cesspool in that job, okay? Because there was fighting. There was fighting. That card came out twice in your tarot spread. So there's a lot of fighting because somebody found out they caught something. Wow. And this is how you're finding out about the other woman or some shit like that. This is crazy. Yeah, somebody did it because they had love on their brain. Somebody was obsessed with love or trying to gain somebody's love, and they ended up with an STD. Yeah, somebody knew that somebody here was aware that they were married, and somebody came forward and tried to take their man. Look what happened. Love on the brain, lost in fantasy, can't stop thinking of them. Love that never left. And then we have girl fight. So this is why you're trying to find out about this other feminine. I feel like there's some type of jealousy where you like this woman a lot. Somebody here likes this woman a lot, but they can't help but hate her too. I feel like somebody hates this woman because this man wants her. This man was willing to go back to her, even though y'all has some type of secret shit going on. And now somebody wants to initiate a girl fight because they caught a case. So you went behind my back, fucked my man, fucked around and found out that he ain't really a man at all. And now you want to fight me. You knew he was married. Somebody here knew they were married, went after that man, and now you're mad because somebody here caught a case. Because you did it because you a bird and you a pick me. Love on the brain. And now you want to fight the other woman. Cancer, we have 11:11 on the clock, so this could have been definitely a twin flame relationship. So you got with a man that was already a twin flame with somebody else. So you guys became karmic twins. Got it. Something like that. Put yourself where you fit. Take what resonates, all right? Let's see what else. What else? We have forcer and copycat. Somebody here got involved. Somebody here got involved with a copycat. You could be a copycat. You could copy the other woman. You could be very much aware of the other woman to the point that you're obsessed with her or you fell in love with her. And you also are competing with her because we have girl fight right here. Girl fight, jealous vibes, arguments, physical fight. You want to fight the other woman because you got involved with her man and caught a case. Because somebody wanted to be a bird brain, a fucking pick me. And now you're mad at the other woman instead of getting mad at the man. Because the other woman is not supposed to know about you. But she could be very intuitive as well. Alright, so she probably does. And this is why she doesn't have anything. Because she detached from that man when she found out about you. So you're finding out about her now. Or you could have been aware of her this whole time. But now you're finding out that she was actually aware of you this whole time. So she was ahead of the game, honey. And now somebody's fucking mad. Girl fight. Somebody wants to fight. How dare you, bitch? And if you were complicit in this situation with this man and y'all was sitting there double teaming this female behind her back, laughing and kikiing and shit, pillow talking, then yeah. So yeah, we have copycat and forcer. Somebody was trying to copy or mimic this female's energy, to impersonate this female's energy in order to attract their man. And now they want to start a fight or a conflict with this divine feminine because they caught a case. Forcer. Somebody could have been trying to force the situation onto a masculine and they caught a case. Somebody was really trying to force themselves to be with this man. Pushy energy crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. This is insane. Let's keep going for you, Cancer. We have legal issues, and because of all of this, we also saw that you're under judgment. Somebody here is under judgment for all of this. Somebody's under judgment for being complicit in some type of scheme here. We have threatening and legal issues. Thank you. That is my fucking point. That is my fucking point. Legal issues, facing court matters, paperwork and delays, dealing with authority. And we have threatening, power plays controlling presence, you feel unsafe. Somebody got wrapped up in some shit and now it's becoming legal. So yeah, if y'all was double teaming this female, y'all could have been doing legal shit in her name. This man could have been giving information about her to you, and y'all was going to town on this bitch for no reason. For no reason. Impersonator, exactly. Impersonator. We have copycat and impersonator. Both of y'all are in love with this divine feminine. Y'all was double teaming her, and now y'all got caught up in some shit. We have legal issues and caught a case. Whoo-wee. All because y'all bitches couldn't be yourselves. We have wants your life, copies your style, obsessed with being you. I'm already hearing life insurance policy. Somebody could have been really doing stuff to this divine feminine with their twin, with their divine masculine behind their back, conspiring against this woman. And now they're not, yeah, there's photo proof of this. Somebody, so Cancer, this is you. Somebody was doing this to you with another female. And flip the roles however you need to, reverse it however you need to. If it's the other way around, it's the other way around. Cross watchers, it could have been you. Take what resonates. We have photo proof, caught in the act, evidence saved, truth in plain sight. This divine feminine knew the scheme. She knew what the fuck y'all was doing behind her back, and she played dumb. Because I'm not picking up on her energy. This is more you and this man, or whomever was complicit in going against this divine feminine. Because why do you feel like she's actually cool? She's actually chill. That Hierophant came out like you're actually really cool. You're the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands did not came out in reverse. It came out upright. So she's sexy. She's a bad bitch. She's genuinely a good person. You see her that way. So now we have all this bullshit involving this person that really has nothing to do with her. It has a lot to do with you guys, but because you guys were going up against her, this is why it's coming out in y'all's energy. Thank you. We have love triangle. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This is the point I'm trying to make. You see this shit? Wow. And you see how, look at this, you guys. You see how this man and this woman is talking to this female on this side over here? We saw in your tarot spread the Emperor, and we saw the Queen of Wands. They're both very fiery energy. The Emperor is Aries energy. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is this Queen of Wands right here. This Queen of Wands / Emperor energy. She's standing here talking to you guys, and y'all was sitting here playing in her face the whole fucking time, going up against her, conspiring against her behind her back. But bitch, she already had intuition. She already knew what the fuck was going on between the two of you guys, and she detached. That's why she got this photo proof. She's fully aware of what the fuck y'all was doing behind her back, impersonating her, copying her, trying to threaten her and put her in legal issues, legal situation, just for y'all to end up in that situation. Y'all was trying to triangulate her. You probably knew that this man was out here turning up and didn't say anything to this woman because you was out here fucking this man behind her back. Okay? And you didn't know that this man was fucking BL, and he went over there to go turn up with a man, and now you caught a case instead of her catching the case. This is messy. Because somebody did it all in the name of love. Love on the brain. And now they want to start a fight with the female that you were impersonating and copying. This man could have pressured you to be more like her. And y'all thought y'all was putting her in a love triangle? Girl, you're going to have to catch up because she knew. Yeah. Third party involved, torn between two multiple lovers. And when I tell you that this man, honey, this man can have long hair and a beard. This man can wear glasses as well. When I tell you that this man knew what the fuck he was doing, you thought it was just both of y'all. Bitches says multiple lovers. This man is a down low bitch. If he had a good woman at home and you're acknowledging that they're a good woman, like, wow, they're genuinely a good person, then why the fuck do you think it's okay for you to keep going up against his female? That envy, that he already turned you demonic. Somebody here, yeah, grudge holder. Thank you, Spirit. What did it say? Grudge holder. This man had turned you into a grudge holder. Anyway, let's move on, Cancer. I don't want to dwell too long on it, but I really wanted you to understand what I was reading here. So put yourself where you fit. You could be the mistress or you're the wife. All right. All right, let's move on to the love oracles. Let's see what else you need to know at this time, Cancer. What does this Cancer need to know? Mystery and heartbreak. Yeah. So you could be going through some heartbreak because this man could have disappeared on you. You have no idea what the fuck happened. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else is going on with Cancer. What else do they need to know? We have secret crush. All right. So maybe you have a secret crush. Maybe you realize that this man is going back to his divine feminine after he did all this shit to her behind her back with you. And now you could be trying to move on. Maybe you have a secret crush. Or maybe you suspect that this person has a secret crush. So maybe you suspect that they ex or their divine feminine. And now you're trying to move on too. So this could have inspired in the past and now it's being revealed. So maybe like a month ago or like a couple weeks ago, right? You have text message. Or maybe you suspect that this man, he tried to go back to his ex or his divine feminine. And she knew what the fuck y'all was doing. So she's definitely not going to take him back. So he's just going to move on to somebody else. And this could be causing a heartbreak because it's a mystery to you. You're not aware if this is what's really going on. You could have heard through the grapevines. Or maybe you watched a reading about it, right? Or maybe you're trying to move on and you're attracted to a secret crush. And you guys are, texting each other. But you're still heartbroken. You're still heartbroken over the past between you and this masculine because you really wanted to be with this masculine. You did all this shit in the name of love, right? You was willing to risk it all for him, Bonnie and Clyde style. You sacrificed for this nigga. You scammed for this nigga. You dogged other bitches for this nigga. You dogged other niggas for this nigga. And now this nigga just gonna find another bitch, have a secret crush, and text this bitch. Okay? Somebody's losing their fucking minds. So it's something like that. So take what resonates, okay? All right, let's keep going. We have intuition in reverse. Yeah, you could be creating scenarios in your head. You don't know. This is why it's a mystery to you. Intuition in reverse. You're going fucking crazy. You don't fucking know. So yeah, this could be some type of spell work backfiring on you. Because y'all was collaborating with each other against this divine feminine. So it looks like everything y'all was doing to her is coming back to you. Oh, Lord. Let's see what else. That woman was probably spending days crying, wondering why her nigga ain't talking to her because he was fucking with you and you were aware of that. Over there kikiing and laughing and having a good old funky time, and now it's happening to you. That nigga could have ghosted you and now you're looking crazy. Between the lines. Hidden meaning, vague, speculate, implicit. Yeah, spirit don't even want you to know what the fuck he's doing because somebody here needs to pay that karma back. When we did your tarot spread, judgment came out. So, you know what I'm saying, Cancer? You're just gonna have to heal from that shit. Let's see what... Ooh, I saw... emotional storm coming, something like that. Something to do with social media, because I saw that at the bottom of the deck as well. Something to do with the player. Yep. It's being revealed to you at this time, Cancer, that this man you've been investing in, he really is conniving. Because he wasn't going to be loyal to you if he was dogging his divine feminine for you. But you really thought he was. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, somebody rolled the dice. It says roll the dice and healing. Somebody rolled the dice, so now you're forced to heal. This is why you're going through heartbreak. And you're wondering about this man, but you don't know because he stopped texting you. We're going to clarify that text message, all right? We're going to see what the fuck is that about. We have roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy. It's like you want to take a leap of faith towards this nigga, but you don't know what the fuck this nigga got going on. We have mystery here. And we have intuition in reverse. You could have lost your spiritual gifts because you're doing all this evil shit behind a divine feminine's back. All in the name of love, honey. So yeah, we have healing in reverse. Wounds, improving, mending, progress. So you could be healing yourself at this time after you took a leap of faith and rolled the dice. We also saw that with the clarifying cards. It was at the bottom of the deck when I said the Fool. The Fool is Aries energy, but it also represents taking a leap of faith. Blindly getting yourself into a situation, hoping that it plays out. And in this case, it did not play out right. Let's see what else. Family. Yeah, somebody rolled the dice because they really wanted to have a family with this person, but this person already had a family, Cancer. And this person could have lied to you about it, but I don't think that they could have lied to you at first about it, or maybe they did tell you about it, but For some reason, it's showing that you guys were complicit in this together. So you were aware that this person had a family. Clarify this family, spirit. Breakup. Divine timing. So this could be your family that has broken up. If you guys have a family in secret, this is horrible. This is even worse. And it's falling under this heartbreak energy. So you're completely heartbroken because you feel like your family has been broken up. And we have divine timing. This all was orchestrated in divine timing because of what y'all did together behind somebody else's back. We have wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, waiting. You're waiting on the situation to play out, but it's ending up in heartbreak. We have breakup, we have family, and we have divine timing. So now you're forced to heal yourself because you don't know what this man is doing. Clarify this mystery. Let's see what else is going on here, Spirit. We have friends, party, and liquid courage. We also have proposal behind that. So this is where all this conflict is coming from. When I said it's a cesspool at that job, I really mean it. You guys could have all been friends together at this job. And now you're afraid that this person could actually be interested in one of your friends or one of these people at your job, because we have friends and we have party. Okay, so you guys were all friends. He could have friends at that job. You guys could work together because we have party and friends. And at the beginning of your tarot spread, we also saw there was a conflict between a group of people, and it could be in a workplace environment. So this is why. And I also see liquid courage and proposal. So you could be afraid of the situation because this person could actually be interested in one of your friends, or you guys could have mutual friends together, and they could be wanting to propose to somebody else. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean like they want to propose, like, you know, actually get down on one damn knee, but propose an offer to them. Like, let's get into a relationship, or, you know, let's have a friends with benefits type of thing. So this person is trying to get the liquid courage to propose something to one of the friends that they like to party with. Ooh wee. And this is not going to sit well with you, because if you guys have a secret family behind the scenes and he's already cheating on his divine feminine that they have at home, their spouse, you already like, this nigga's doing too much. This nigga's doing way too fucking much, bro. So you're probably like, I did not know what the fuck I got myself into. Mystery. Oh my goodness. Or somebody could be thinking about all this in their head and they don't really know. But I am sensing like, you know, some shit, you know, because bitch, if you dog another female behind their back with their nigga, what makes you think they're going to be loyal to you? You know that shit. So let's see what's going on with this text message. Reconciliation, ghosted. Yeah, so this is what you're worried about, that this nigga never texted you back. Wow, we have reconciliation, ghosted. You really thought you guys were going to have this reconciliation together. So this is what this mystery is about. Like, you're probably like, wow, he's probably out there trying to like be friends with so-and-so, or trying to be really close with so-and-so, trying to give a proposal, trying to give an offer to so-and-so. And I'm over here ghosted, expecting or anticipating or wanting or manifesting or yearning or pining for a reconciliation that I'm not going to get. Oh, wee. This is probably why you're realizing why you haven't gotten a reconciliation yet. It's because you're assuming, or you're probably kind of aware that this person is actually pursuing other people than you. All right, so I got it. So we have, reconciliation, but somebody got ghosted here. Text message and ghosted. So you got ghosted before you could have a reconciliation. And this is why this whole situation is a mystery to you, because this nigga broke up y'all's family, broke up the Divine's family with them, then had a secret family with you, broke that shit up, and now they think they're about to go and propose to somebody else and then have the damn liquid courage to do it. This bitch is trying to have the liquid courage to do it, knowing damn well that they shouldn't be doing it. That's why you're trying to have the liquid courage to do it, bitch, because you know you shouldn't be doing that shit. And this is ending with heartbreak. So what is that fuck? What's the secret crush? Who's the secret crush? Hookup. So Cancer, this person was secretly hooking up with one of your friends. At this job y'all work at together. If y'all work together. Yup. The secret crush is somebody they were partying with. So y'all could be all kikiing it in the group, having a good old funky time, bookie. And y'all fucking the same nigga. And y'all probably don't even know. And this nigga is ready to move on. ready to have the liquor courage to propose to the next bitch at this job. And y'all knowing that y'all all working together. And this is where this heartbreak is coming from. Because this nigga could have a family with you, could have got you pregnant, could have knocked you up. And now this bitch think he about to be with another fucking female. And then you still living with the other bitch at home? What? This is crazy. Oh, hell no. Cancer, you like, hell no, bitch. After everything we did together, after everything we've been through, after everything we did behind this bitch's back, you about to go with another bitch? Clarify intuition in reverse. Toxic relationship and change. I feel like Spirit, after revealing all of this shit to you, they really want you to start focusing on yourself, because this toxic relationship is really leaving you like this. Especially if you have a fucking family. You gotta get yourself together. We have generations, children, ancestors, origin. Toxic relationship. Fighting, codependent, misunderstanding, trigger. Yeah, this man could always trigger you a lot by involving you in a third party. So you're like in a third party. Because the divine feminine, the wife, already detached from the situation. He was aware of y'all. She got the fuck on. Okay? She did not want to be involved in the situation. So the fact that you're still stuck and you're realizing that there's more people, you're like, oh, fuck no, bro. We have change. Yeah, change, generation, growth, metamorphosis. So you could be seeing 555 as well, Cancer. So, let's not dwell too much on this energy, all right? But there's a lot of things being revealed to you at this time, and it's causing a lot of drama. Let's see the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. We have anxiety. Yup. This person has left you conflicted in anxiety. Stress, depression, panic attacks, restless. Wow. And behind that, fear. You can't make this shit up. Okay, Cancer? So put yourself where you fit. But you could very much be this person that is being like, oh my God. It's being like, this is why somebody here is under judgment, because they caused all of this to themselves. Because somebody here was trying to steal somebody's man just to find out that that man ain't shit. He was dogging his wife, his divine feminine, and he's going to dog you too. And he's going to dog the next bitch as well. Afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. Yeah, you've been suspicious about all of this since they ghosted you. What is that? Legal matters behind that. And then after doing all this scamming and scheming towards their divine feminine with you, now they left you with all this legal matters. This is crazy. Justice, divorce, balance, judgment. Yeah, you guys could be getting a spiritual divorce, because I don't think you guys have ever been divorced. I don't even think this other person they've been with, the first victim, has ever been married to them physically. But spiritually, they could be married. This person is a down low nigga. He ain't gonna marry none of y'all, because the bitch is down low. Let's keep going, all right, Cancer? We're gonna move on to the Mystic Black Rose. Let's get a little bit more for you. Let's see what else does Cancer need to know at this time, Spirit. Ego, arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, holding back. You can make this shit up. So somebody here is in their ego. You could have been in your ego, and now you're finding out like, wow, this nigga got me fucked up. This nigga dogged me out worse than he did to his divine feminine. Let's see what else. Getaway, go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. This is what you wanted to do, but this nigga's in his ego. He's messing around with everybody that gives him attention. Yeah, you want your justice now. You want your justice, okay, Cancer? You want things to be balanced because you realize that this man could have manipulated you. We have legal matters, court visit, legal papers, divorce. You can't make this shit up. We just saw this in your last oracle spread, and now it's coming out here again in this one. A lot of legal matters situation. We saw that in your oracle T deck. We saw it for the last spread we did, and now we're seeing it again for this one. So you got a lot of legal matters going on with you because you got involved with this karmic masculine. All right, Cancer? We have faith, wishing, praying, hope. You really want to be hopeful when it comes to this situation, because at first you could have want this man, but now you want justice for what the fuck they did to you because of their ego. So now you could be wanting to get away from the situation or plan a vacation. And you're trying to have faith that you will get the justice that you seek. But do you really deserve it, Cancer, if you were complicit in all of this? I feel like you're healing, though. You might want to do the right thing and come towards the divine feminine and tell them what the fuck happened. But I don't even think it's for a good cause. I just feel like it's because you're heartbroken and you got caught up, not because you genuinely feel bad for what the fuck you did to this fucking female. All right, let's keep going. Signs. I saw this at the bottom of the deck. Meaning repeated numbers, synchronicity. So you could be seeing a lot of signs. Maybe angel numbers, perhaps. You could be getting signs as to what's going on or as to what the fuck you need to do in order to rectify the situation, because this is really karmic. Yeah, we have gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. So this man could be going behind your back, gossiping just like he did to his divine feminine with you. So the same thing he did to that female, now it's happening to you. I feel like things are going to be looking up for you soon, because we have a little bit of like, we have 2 cards that are gray and we have 3 cards that are kind of orangey, or 4 cards that are kind of orangey, if you can see. So it's like things are, they're looking up for you. Like the sun is setting on you. Oh, the sun is setting on you, Cancer. I don't even think that sounds good. Maybe the sun is rising for you. But it does look like a sunset kind of color. So, I don't know. Yeah, we have toxic. So, yeah. The sun doesn't look like it's rising. And plus, we have another card that looks a little dark. Unhealthy, poison, delusions, nasty behavior. So, Cancer, you have to really feel this is you. We have surprise, unexpected actions, spontaneous, showing up, unexpected change. And I see that this man is surprising this female with a bouquet of flowers. So you could be anticipating that, but I don't know if that's going to go. I feel like some karmic feminists, they don't give a fuck as long as they have access to that man again. It's giving a little bit of that where I don't give a fuck what you've been doing. I don't care if you fucked anything. I want you to be back home with me. It's giving like that. We have decision. Wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. Yeah, so if this person does come back or give you a text message or something, or a solid offer, you're contemplating whether if you would even get back with this person, because this bitch was gossiping behind your back anyway. Now you want justice because this person made you toxic. We are ravenous. Uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure. So you guys could be Jezebels, or this person could have attached a Jezebel spirit onto you. So even if you wanted to leave, you feel like even if they did come back, you will probably like hit it one more time. Or hit it multiple times. You know? Because that's what brought y'all together. When y'all was going behind this divine feminine's back. Was the sexual energy. That's what was keeping y'all tethered together. And talking shit behind this female's back. Thank you. We have jealousy. Alright? Rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind back. Butterflies. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. I feel like y'all being in this disgusting energy of fucking each other behind somebody's back, being jealous and, you know, doing all this weird shit really gave somebody's butterfly here. Either it was this toxic masculine you were attached to, or this was both of y'all, or this was you, Cancer. Y'all really enjoyed it. We have observing. Somebody could be observing somebody at this time because they're seeking justice after somebody put them in so much conflict. Being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Somebody could be watching the divine feminine. You could be watching the divine feminine. The masculine could be watching the divine feminine. Y'all could be watching, you could be watching him. I don't know. This man feel like he moved on. Shattered, crushed, sadness, broken heart, panic attack. Yeah, somebody could be aware that this masculine is moving on, and you could be observing him from a distance. And this is why you want your justice, because how dare you fucking move on after you used me to go up against this divine feminine who didn't even do anything to you. You manipulated me and to be complicit into the situation. And now you have me sitting here trying to make a decision about if you were to even come back, would I take you back or would I start hitting it? But I feel like you trying to make a decision about the situation is not making you a clown anymore with this clown in reverse. So that's good. We have degrading appearances, shame, humiliation, clown, but it's in reverse. So I feel like somebody here is choosing or wanting very badly to learn their lesson because they don't want to be a fucking clown anymore to this masculine who is manipulating and lying to them. We're going to have 2 more for you. Heartstrings. Stringing along, get pregnant, entrapment, playing with feelings. Exactly. That's all this nigga's going to do if you allow him to come back into your energy. Okay, Cancer. Extreme. On top of that is extreme. So not only is he going to try to string you along, but he's going to go out of his way to do it. He's going to take it to the extremes. Yes. Yeah, yes the fuck he is. Harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. Oh my goodness. So this person is either going to string you along. It's either this nigga's a full-blown DL narcissist. He's like, bitch, either you're going to allow me to string you along, or bitch, I'm going to have to cut you off because you're not getting with the program. And this is why I went up against my divine feminine with you, because she didn't want to get with the program. And now you're trying to do the same thing. Don't fucking play with me right now, bitch. This is why I'm going to propose an offer to another person, because you're not getting with the program. So you're awakening just like the divine feminine did. The divine feminine went through the dark night of the soul. She was shattered. She was heartbroken. She was lost. And y'all was sitting there kikiing it, laughing behind her back, pillow talking. And now it looks like it's happening to you. So you're going through the same shit that the divine feminine went through. This is ay. Let's see the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. We have twin flames, reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half shared feelings. Didn't I tell you? This was her twin flame that you done fucking fucked around with. Somebody here, it doesn't have to be you, Cancer, I apologize, but I'm just saying, like, it's feeling strongly like you. Flip the roles however you need to. Cross watches, you're more than welcome here, like I always say, all right? So yeah, somebody here was fucking around with their twin flame, and now they ended up in a karmic twin flame relationship because this man was not your twin flame. For a lot of you Cancers, you were aware that this man was in a commitment, they were married in some type of way, and somebody here decided that they wanted that role for themselves. What's behind twin flames? Coffee date. Yeah, somebody's wanting to go back to their twin flame, their divine feminine. Damn. So let's move on to the kids. Let's get your story out for you, Cancer. What is the story for Cancer spirit? What do they need to know at this time? We have marriage. Something could involve a marriage. You and this raggedy ass bouncing nigga. Let's see what's going on with that. Adjudication. You guys could be getting a divorce. Yeah, because this man has betrayed you behind your back. Let's see what else. Courthouse. Yeah, courthouse, adjudication, and marriage. Something to do about a marriage. Somebody's going to the courthouse to get a divorce. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, because somebody here's a third party, but it could mean like a spiritual divorce. Like you guys are no longer going to be fucking with each other. All right. This nigga looked like he just got the fuck on. Like once he didn't have no need for you, he got the fuck on. Just like he did with the divine feminine. Okay? Yeah, that's why you bitches gotta stop doing shit like that. It's embarrassing. We have child. Somebody could have ended up pregnant. We have marriage and child. And now somebody is forced to get a divorce. This is insane, dude. Child. Something could involve a child. Like I said, you guys could have had a secret family behind this divine feminine's back. This divine feminine could have had a family with this fucking down low masculine fucking nigga. Just for you to end up in the situation as well. Somebody here. Oh my goodness. Sudden wealth. It looks like things are going to be looking up for you. Somebody here needs to be expecting this sudden wealth to be coming in for you. Because if this nigga dogged you out and you taking this nigga to court, then what you think is coming in next, baby? Let's go. All right, so not all is lost, Cancer. Let's keep going. Distant horizon. Yeah, you might have to go on a journey. You might have to go on a distant horizon to get to what the fuck you need. You know, to have a better outcome in life. Because this ain't it. This man was trying to keep you stuck. He was really trying to triangulate all of you guys and have y'all in rotation. But Spirit has awakened all of you. The divine feminine and even you, Cancer. Even though you were not in the right in the situation. For a lot of you guys. Take what resonates. Yeah, we have change. Change is coming in for you. Like I said, you could have been seeing a lot of angel numbers. We have 555. 555 talks about change. So things are going to be changing for you after the separation or divorce. Because we have adjudication and we have courthouse. Let's have two more for Cancer. Yeah. Unexpected income. You could be receiving money. So expect that. Okay. We have sudden wealth. And we have unexpected income. Very nice energy. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah. You could be manifesting a new person. After all of this situation that you... For a lot of you guys, Cancer, you could not be complicit in the situation. You could have found out that this nigga was playing in your face. All right, so take what resonates. Yeah. All right, this is a very nice little spread we got going on here. Good for you, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we have pathway. Yeah, you're going to carve your own pathway. So like I said, this could have happened a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. It looks like you're on your way. You're on a journey towards change. You're going to be expecting money. You might be manifesting a new person. We have pathway. God is making a pathway for you. Behind that, we have bad health. But you might have to experience your karma first before things will get better. That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. And I feel like you're aware of that, and you're going to take it on the chin, and you're going to move on. All right, period. So let's move on to the next oracle decks. We have the Yin Yang oracles. Let's get a little bit out of that, shall we? All right, Cancer. We have forming structure, solid foundation. Yeah, you're trying to rebuild yourself after this chaotic experience you have experienced. Let's see what else is coming in for Cancer. What do they need to know? We have toxicity, bound, and patterns. Yeah, so you could be learning about your patterns, the way you could be toxic. You don't want to be bounded to this energy anymore. We have Mercury, messages, travel, communication. So you could be anticipating some type of communication. It could be about the courthouse or something like that. Or you really want this masculine back in your life, but you know damn well that you're not going to get nothing out of it. So you're already rebuilding. You're trying to get out of this toxic pattern or toxic bound that you had with this person. And this could be manifesting around this time. Okay, we have autumn, so fall time. Yeah, so maybe by next fall, you're going to be reaping your new harvest that you're working hard on achieving now. We have preset, abundance, and gratitude. Look at you, Cancer. You're healing. You're evolving. You don't want to be toxic anymore. You don't want to be in this low vibrational energy anymore. You're really trying to like heal yourself, which is a very beautiful energy. I'm very proud of you. Let's keep going. Oh, something fell in reverse. We have third eye and clarity. Yeah, because you have awakened. Your third eye is opened. You are fully aware as to what the fuck is going on. And we saw that in your tarot spread when we saw the high priestess twice, right? All right. So what's this one? We have detachment and cold. Now that's good. It fell in reverse. So that means that you're no longer staying attached to this toxicity, being bounded to this shit. You're healing yourself. Yeah, you're choosing to stay in the present moment because you're abundant. And why you're abundant at this time? Because you're grateful. You're in solitude. You're in gratitude. Your third eye has opened. You have awakened. You're seeing things from a different perspective. There's a lot of clarity around. You realize that this person was trying to keep you bounded to them. This person is extremely demonic. Behind that, we have fears and limitations. Yeah, this person was really trying to put you in that fucking stagnant energy. So the same thing they were doing to the divine feminine is the same thing they were doing to you, Cancer. So you could have been a victim in all of this. And he could have turned your heart with hatred towards that woman. Had you attacking that woman for no fucking reason by lying on her. Just for you to find out that she ain't even do nothing. She probably don't even know you exist. This nigga's fucking crazy. This is crazy. All right, let's keep going, Cancer. Let's pull some more for you. What else does Cancer need to know at this time? Cancer, if you would like to book a reading with me, click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. It's $5.55 for 10 minutes with me. We can go a little bit deeper as to what's going to happen in the near future for you, because I see that you're balancing yourself out. So we can tap into that energy, and we can tap in as to what the fuck is going on with the divine feminine and what the fuck is going to happen to that raggedy ass bouncing whore that literally triangulated you. All right, so book that reading with me. All right, let's see what's going to happen with Cancer. We have 3 cards. We have obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Somebody could be hiding secrets from you. But that's in the past now. You don't give a fuck. You're moving on because you're opening your heart. So you could be realigning all your chakras at this time, Cancer. You could be opening your heart chakra. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Yeah, you're reminiscing about the good times you had with this bouncing whore. But were they really good times? And I feel like that's what you're introspecting about since they ghosted you. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Let's keep going for Cancer. We have nourish. Yeah, you're really realigning yourself. You're balancing yourself out, Cancer. This is really good energy. Self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. Period. elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. That's what that bouncing whore was doing to you. They were being deceptive. They're lying, manipulating, and whoring around. Yeah, this could have caused you a lot of exhaustion trying to keep up with this bitch and their lies and where the fuck they were going, what the fuck they were doing. Depletion, drained, long journey. It was a long journey, but you made it. And now you're nourishing yourself. Okay, and you're opening your heart. That's very good. Let's have one more for Cancer. Spying, social network information, ways. Somebody could be spying on you. 555 on the clock right now as we speak, Cancer. And behind that we have conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. This could be this raggedy ass bouncing whore that is trying to have access to your energy again, Cancer. Don't let that bouncing bitch back. Because bitch, you left and you thought you was going to have access to come back here again, and now you looking funky. That's what the fuck you get, bitch. You funky ass bouncing whore. So, Cancer, let's move on to your advice. Let's see what your spirit guides have to say at this time for you. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right. All right, Cancer. What advice do you have for Cancer at this time, Spirit? Don't stop. Spirit is encouraging you to don't stop. To keep going, to keep having faith that you can change, you can heal, you will evolve. Ask for help from others. So Spirit is asking you to ask for help from other people. Could be your closest friends, not them raggedy ass bitches at your job if you were working with this funky bitch, because they could have got manipulated by this man. But honestly, y'all are grown enough. If y'all are working and y'all are able-bodied, bitch, there's no excuse. You shouldn't be falling for manipulation from a raggedy ass bouncing down low bitch that would never admit that to nobody, not even a living soul, bitch, in that damn office. Meditation brings answers. So Spirit really wants you to meditate and for you to communicate with them. Your ancestors have probably been trying to get in touch with you, but you've been ignoring your intuition. Let's get going. Within the next few months, so expect something to happen within the next few months. You keep putting in that work. You don't stop. You ask help from others. You meditate to your ancestors. And I think things will be realigning for you again. It looks like it is now. So we have wait. Spirit is wanting you to wait. So don't stop. Wait. Reconsider. We had this for Pisces yesterday. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. You don't have to be. All right. So Spirit is wanting you to wait, to reconsider, because something's going to happen in the next few months for you. But meditations bring answers. So don't stop meditating. Make sure you're meditating to your ancestors, your spirit guides. And they also want you to ask help from other people if you need help, if you need guidance. Hell, even ask help from them. But they want you to stop acting like you're alone in everything, or you should be alone in everything. You don't have to be punished because of what you did in the past. I feel like everybody deserves love and everybody can heal and everybody can be forgiven. All right. So don't beat yourself up too much, Cancer, if you went the wrong way. All right. So behind that, we have there's something better. Yeah. Spirit is encouraging you because there's something better along the way for you. And it's up to you. Spirit is telling you there's something better and it's up to you. It's up to you to change your fate and what decisions you make to change said fate, right? What else advice do you have for Cancer, Spirit? We have new love, and we saw that in your camp spread. We saw that there. We saw official person. So you're manifesting a new person because this bouncing whore got you fucked up. You could have got into a relationship thinking that, you know, I'm also channeling this. You could have got into a relationship thinking that, Cancer, you could be like the marriage type. You want to be in a committed relationship, but this nigga could have gaslit you into believing they were single when they were not. Now, that's not your fault, right? But it was also because you kept trying to like find out what was the issue as to why you guys couldn't go on dates, or why you guys couldn't go and do this, or why you guys couldn't make plans and stuff like that. But they wanted to be in a committed relationship with you. And you could have constantly gave this nigga ultimatums, you know, to see if he would budge, to see what would happen, to see if we're going to actually go somewhere with the situation. But it never happened because this bitch had another person back at home. All right. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's so cute. So you're learning to be playful again because you're manifesting new love. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I don't think it means go back to that bouncing ass down low raggedy ass bitch. It means give a new relationship a chance. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm channeling when it comes to this situation, because for a long time you really thought that this was your soulmate and you really was gonna, dog this female out and then spend the rest of your days with this nigga, but that's not how it happened. So Spirit is really want you. That's what we saw in your other oracle spread we just did now, your other oracle advice spread, to wait and to reconsider. This is why Spirit wants you to reconsider, because this bouncing whore is not your soulmate. He's not the one for you. All right. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this bouncing whore is wanting to come back right when you're about to give somebody else a chance. Right when you're about, right when new love is arriving, right when you started healing yourself and you're becoming more playful. Now this bouncing whore wants to come back and have a reconciliation with you. Man, get this funky bitch out the fucking way. Get this bitch out the fucking way, Spirit, so Cancer can finally fucking heal, because Cancer deserve better anyway. You deserve love. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. That's the point I'm trying to fucking make. You deserve love, Cancer. You are lovable. Spirit wants to tell you that you are lovable and you deserve love. And you being with this bouncing whore that is wanting to come back and have a reconciliation with you is just not going to give you the love that you deserve. It's just not. Behind that, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And didn't I channel it's because y'all work together? And this bitch is causing chaos, fucking everything that moves over there. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yup. Because this bitch is a whore and you're not. Alright, Cancer? Or if you were a whore, you don't want to be a whore no more. Period. And this nigga still want to be a whore. Funky bitch. Alright, Cancer. Let's go into the hidden secret messages oracles and let's see what the fuck this bouncing bitch, bouncing whore, what they secretly would like to tell you. We have one. It's time for me to heal now. So this nigga finally wants to admit and tell you that they're ready to heal. As black as my ass is, my big black ass, bitch. Let's keep going. I knew exactly what I was doing. Exactly, Cancer. They know what the fuck they were doing. They know what the fuck they were doing. And then they involved an innocent person on top of that, which is fucked up. I don't react when people mention you. So when they're over there with that little group at your job, they don't react when they mention you or when you guys are talking about one another. Because he's so busy trying to be with the other bitch that's in this group. One of your friends or one of your co-workers. We have I love you sideways. So this person was never really sure or fully aware if they loved you or not. And somebody that has somebody else back at home and, was conspiring against this person, how could they love anything? And then involved you in it as well. How could they love anything? I know I messed up everything. This bouncing whore wants to finally admit that they fucked up big time. They fucked up big time with you and they fucked up big time with the Divine Feminine and everybody else that they involved in the situation. Y'all could have been talking shit behind this Divine Feminine's back and this group setting in this workplace environment. All of y'all could have been complicit. But some of y'all didn't know that this man was actually fucking with one of y'all in the group. Or most of y'all. We will be together again. So this bitch wants to come back and have a reconciliation with you. They really think they're going to be together again. You was wondering, if they ever did come back, like, would you ever, like, you were trying to make a decision if you would ever fuck with them again. And it's hard because this bitch could have you under spells, literally. You guys could have been doing spell work behind this Divine Feminine's back, but bitch, she's doing spells on you too. Doing that within itself is already demonic. You're already under spells at that point. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Wow, what a fucking raggedy ass, funky, down low bitch. You speak to me through music. So this person could be clairvoyant. They use music to communicate with their victims, to keep them stuck, or to have them send sweet little messages like I'm thinking about you. But bitch, really, they're trying to keep you stuck and manipulated so they can keep cheating. I wonder if you are happy without me. And it looks like you are. It looks like you're moving forward just fine, Cancer, after this bitch conflicted you like this and made you into a horrible person. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And that's what the fuck you're going to do for the rest of your funky life, bitch. Because you love no one. You're not loyal to anybody but your funky ass self, bitch. So anyway, that's it for the hidden messages from this funky ass bitch. Alright, Cancer, let's move on to what this funky bitch want to tell you at this time and what zodiac sign they could be. Alright, and then we're going to close this reading out. Alright, Cancer. Let's see. I don't care about them. Wow, off the bat. So this bitch want to lie to you so you can go back to them and tell them I don't give a fuck about them, but is actively pursuing other people and then went out of their way to dog the divine feminine. You still want to tell Cancer that you don't care about them? Huh? I was a fool to lose you. So they want to tell you that they were a fool to lose you, Cancer. Can we still work it out? So they're wondering if they can still work it out with you. They can still manipulate and gaslight you and keep you on the roster and keep you confined and keep you confused and keep you humiliated. I am healing. Gaslighting ass, manipulating ass bitch. I don't like this funky ass bitch. And I can tell he a down low bitch. Because if you have to keep this many people confused, you're down low. You're confused yourself. We have Aries. This could have been the divine feminine. Y'all was betraying. Take what resonates. This could have been somebody a part of the group, or this could be your significant other. Take what resonates, Cancer. I miss you. Somebody wants to tell you that they miss you. We have Capricorn. So this Capricorn could be your significant other. Take what resonates. It could be a part of the people in the group. Let's see what else is going on here. Don't leave me. This bitch is begging not to be left. But bitch, you will be left because you a funky, raggedy ass bitch. Cancer is moving on with their fucking life, bitch. I regret everything I did to you. Wow. And this is crazy because he seems to be more apologetic to you, Cancer, than he is with the divine feminine who he went out of his way with you to betray. That's crazy. But I don't think that this person is apologetic in the slightest. Cancer, they don't give a fuck about anything. Let's see what's the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. We have Scorpio. A Scorpio could have been involved in the situation, or they could be a Scorpio. We have Pisces behind that. So Pisces could have been involved. You could have Pisces in your chart. You could have Cancer in your chart. You could have Scorpio in your chart, or Aries, or one of these people that you guys collaborated with is. We have Scorpio behind that, so double confirmation of Scorpio. And behind that, we have I watch your socials. So somebody could be watching you very closely. We've been seeing that throughout your whole reading. All right, Cancer. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, Cancer, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and sticking it out to the very end. If this reading resonates with you, make sure to like this video. I would really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for 338 subscribers. We're moving on up, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. If you would like to book a reading with me, just click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. But other than that, I love you so much, Cancer. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and do all those good things for me. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.